Hello and welcome. My name is Oob, and in this video we're going on a journey. It's a journey designed to be clear, straightforward, and visually engaging. We're going to explore a specific, fascinating part of our world, Western Europe. The aim here is simple, to help you confidently identify each of the 10 countries that make up this region, know their capital cities, recognize the national flags that represent them. It's about building knowledge, piece by piece, in a way that is easy to follow and remember. Our journey begins with France, officially the French Republic. It's a country that holds a significant position in Western Europe, both geographically and culturally, bounded by the Atlantic Ocean, the English Channel, and the Mediterranean Sea. France's influence on art, science, and philosophy is profound, a cornerstone of Western civilization. Its landscape is incredibly diverse. Alpine peaks in the east, rolling vineyards, fertile plains. At the heart of France lies its capital, Paris. Eiffel Tower, Louvre Museum, home to the Mona Lisa and Notre Dame Cathedral. The national flag of France is one of the most recognizable in the world. Known as the tricolore, it has 3 vertical bands of equal width, blue, white, red. Adopted during the French Revolution, it has come to symbolize liberty, equality, and fraternity. Moving east, we arrive in Germany, the most populous member state of the European Union. Dense forests, the Rhine, the Danube, and a rich, complex history that has profoundly shaped the modern world. From the fairy tale castles of Bavaria to the industrial powerhouse of the Ruhr Valley. A global leader in industry and technology, yet deeply connected to tradition, Oktoberfest, and classical music heritage. The capital of Germany is Berlin. A city once divided, it now stands as a powerful symbol of reunification and resilience. Dynamic and cosmopolitan, renowned for its art scene and vibrant nightlife. The German flag, the Schwarz-Rot Gold, is a tricolor featuring 3 horizontal bands of black, red, and gold. Historically associated with German republicanism and adopted post-World War II to represent unity and democracy. Our next stop is Belgium, a country nestled between France, Germany, and the Netherlands, officially the Kingdom of Belgium. It is a nation linguistically and culturally divided, Dutch-speaking Flanders to the north, French-speaking Wallonia to the south, and a small German-speaking community in the east. Rich heritage, Renaissance architecture, significant contributions to art, and famous chocolate, waffles, and beer. The capital city is Brussels, host to EU institutions, giving the city a unique multilingual character. From the whimsical mannequin Piz to the futuristic Atomium, Brussels is a city of intriguing contrasts. The Belgian flag features 3 equal vertical bands of black, yellow, and red, colors taken from the Duchy of Brabant and influenced by the French tricolor, adopted in 1831 after independence, a bold and simple emblem representing the nation's sovereignty and identity at the heart of Europe. Journeying north from Belgium, we arrive in the Netherlands, often referred to as Holland, a country defined by its relationship with water, reclaimed polders, dikes, and canals, iconic windmills and vast tulip fields, extensive cycling paths, and a densely populated flat landscape engineered for water management. A long history of international trade and rich artistic heritage displayed in world-class museums. Amsterdam is the official capital, a city balancing historical charm with progressive modern life. The Dutch flag, a horizontal tricolor of red, white, and blue, originated as the Prince's flag, orange, white, blue, with orange later replaced by red. Orange remains the national color for celebrations. One of the oldest tricolors in continuous use and an influence on other flags, including Russia. Tucked between Belgium, Germany, and France is the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg, one of the smallest sovereign states in Europe, yet one of the wealthiest. A robust economy centered on banking and financial services. Luxembourg is trilingual, Luxembourgish, French, and German, reflecting its role as a cultural bridge. Dense Ardennes forests and the Moselle River Valley with vineyards. Luxembourg City is famed for its fortified medieval old town perched on cliffs, the Gibraltar of the North. It hosts several EU institutions, including the European Court of Justice. The flag is a tricolor of red, white, and light blue, often confused with the Netherlands, but distinct by its lighter sky blue shade. Colors derived from the House of Luxembourg's coat of arms, a red lion on white and blue stripes, adopted mid-19th century. We now move to the heart of the Alps to explore Switzerland, renowned for mountainous terrain, pristine lakes, and picturesque villages, a landlocked confederation with a long history of neutrality. Switzerland has 4 national languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh, reflecting its cultural diversity. The capital is Bern, seat of the federal government, with a medieval old town and the Aare River looping around it. While Zurich and Geneva are internationally known, Bern is the political heart. Switzerland's flag is one of only 2 square national flags, a bold white cross centered on a red square field. The white cross has been a Swiss field sign since the 14th century. The red field represents courage. The flag inspired the International Red Cross emblem, a simple, iconic design recognized worldwide. Our journey continues east to Austria, a landlocked country of high alpine mountains and rolling valleys. High alpine mountains, deep valleys, and rolling hills make it a hub for outdoor sports. Once the center of the Habsburg Empire, Austria left a legacy of grand architecture and cultural richness, a profound influence on classical music, Mozart, Strauss, Schubert, and a vibrant cultural scene in Vienna. Vienna, on the Danube, is the capital, famed for imperial palaces, coffeehouses, and the Vienna State Opera, a city that blends imperial grandeur with modern culture. The flag of Austria is among the oldest national flags. 3 equal horizontal bands, red, white, red. Legend says the design comes from Duke Leopold V's blood-stained tunic. When he removed his belt, a white stripe remained. This Bindenschild became emblematic, a simple, dramatic design steeped in medieval legend and national history. We now visit one of the world's smallest nations, the Principality of Liechtenstein. Doubly landlocked and nestled in the Alps, Liechtenstein offers dramatic mountain scenery. A constitutional monarchy headed by the prince, with Vaduz Castle overlooking the town. Despite its small size, Liechtenstein has a prosperous, highly industrialized economy and high per capita income. It maintains close customs and monetary links with Switzerland. Vaduz is a compact capital with a pedestrian stadel, museums, and the national parliament. The flag has 2 equal horizontal bands of blue and red, blue for the sky, red for evening fires. A gold crown in the canton was added in 1937 to distinguish it internationally after it matched Haiti's flag at the 1936 Olympics. The crown signifies principality status and helps the flag stand out on the world stage. Our penultimate stop takes us to the glamorous French Riviera, to the Principality of Monaco. After Vatican City, it is the 2nd smallest sovereign state in the world. Monaco is ruled by the House of Grimaldi since the 13th century, a playground for the rich and famous, upscale casinos, yacht-lined harbors, and the Monaco Grand Prix through city streets. Its economy depends on tourism, banking, and its reputation as a tax haven. The capital is Monaco, effectively a single city-state divided into wards like Monte Carlo and Monaco-Ville, Le Rocher. Monaco-Ville houses the Prince's Palace, the Cathedral, and the Oceanographic Museum. The flag of Monaco is 2 equal horizontal bands, red over white, the heraldic colors of the House of Grimaldi. Adopted in 1881, the flag is nearly identical to Indonesia's, differing mainly in aspect ratio. It directly represents the long-reigning Grimaldi dynasty. Our final destination is the Principality of Andorra, a tiny landlocked microstate in the Eastern Pyrenees. For centuries secluded, it transformed in the 20th century into a prosperous country largely due to tourism. Visitors come for ski resorts in winter and hiking in summer, plus duty-free shopping. Andorra is a parliamentary co-principality with the President of France and the Bishop of Urgell as joint heads of state. The capital, Andorra la Vella, is the highest capital in Europe and the commercial heart of the country. Historic Casa de Laval and the modern Caldea Spa show the mix of tradition and modern tourism. The flag of Andorra is a vertical tricolor of blue, yellow, and red with the national coat of arms in the center. Blue and red from France, yellow and red from Spain. The central coat of arms represents the Bishop of Urgell, the Count of Foix, the Crown of Aragon, and the Viscounts of Béarn, a flag that encapsulates Andorra's unique political and historical status. And with that, our visual tour of Western Europe's 10 nations comes to a close. We've journeyed from the bustling avenues of Paris to the high mountain valleys of Andorra, exploring the unique character of each country. We've seen their capitals, from grand imperial cities to quiet, compact administrative centers, and learned to recognize their flags. Understanding the history, values, and identity woven into these simple yet powerful designs. Thank you for joining me, on this educational exploration. I hope you now feel more familiar with this fascinating region of the world. If you found this visual guide helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more journeys. Learning is a continuous journey. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.